welcome to the third episode this year of our live elementary morning show, Good Morning Kramer Lane. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Good morning. I'm your 5th grade co-lead anchor, Molly McIntyre.
I'm your 5th grade co-lead anchor, Mia McDougall.
And I'm your 5th grade co-lead anchor, Harshad Arvind. And we are thrilled to be your anchors for today's show. Welcome to Season 6, Episode 3 of Good Morning Kramer Lane.
That's right, Harshad. Did you know that while it's just our third show this year, it's actually episode 30 of Good Morning Kramer Lane, since Mr. Wibbin started the club back in 2017.
Wow, congratulations. Oh my God, 30 episodes. That's amazing. That's really cool.
That's right, and boy, do we have a great show set for you today, Kramer Lane, before we all head off for our April spring break.
Hey Kramer Lane, let's start the show with some good news. Looks like we're going to have outdoor recess today, as long as the rain holds out.
Can't wait for recess. We also want to wish a very happy birthday to the following students celebrating their birthday today and over the April spring break. Happy birthday to Caleb Choi, Leanna Calabrese, Adeline Sedita, Ava DeBella, Brianna Rubin, Olivia Piper, Michael Tremarco, Haley Jacqueline, Mia Arnone, Sabrina Khan, Alexandra Lomangino, David and Jennifer Kulik, Camilla Fager, Nicholas Lomangino, and Michael Apolinar. Woo! We sure have a lot of Kramer Lane birthdays today and over the April spring break. Happy birthday, everyone! Come on down to the main office after the broadcast to receive your birthday prize.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce KL field reporter Ryan Musmechi with today's lunch. What's on the menu for lunch today, Ryan?
Know what today is French toast with maple syrup and chicken sausage patties. Option B is the chicken and cheese wrap with ranch dressing. Our sides today are mixed berries or spinach salad with ranch. Now, Kramer Lane, for anyone who's a vegetarian out there, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can order option A without the chicken patty, and you could just get the delicious French toast. I can smell that delicious cinnamon smell of the French toast already. I know what I'm having for lunch today. Reporting live from the Kramer Lane cafeteria, I'm Ryan Mechi. Molly, Mia, Harshad, back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. I can't wait to have some of that French toast today.
In other news, a lot has happened here at Kramer Lane since our last show in February. For starters, on Wednesday, March 1st, Kramer Lane 5th grade teachers Mrs. Cano, Mrs. Oster, and Mrs. Calgary, along with Mrs. Marcis and our Director of Science, Mr. Pilatos, took the Kramer Lane 5th grade students on a field trip to the Vanderbilt Planetarium. What was your favorite part of the trip, guys?
I had a great time watching the interactive movie about stars in the night sky.
Me too, Molly. Also, on March 3rd, we took a trip around the world at our annual Kramer Lane lip sync show at Bethpage High School. Each grade represented a different country around the world and performed dances to songs that are relative to those locations. Everyone did an amazing job, and I know we all had a blast. A special shout out to our faculty and staff who also performed and shared their dance moves with us.
Also, on Friday, March 3rd, our amazing first grade teachers, Miss Capilongo, Miss Sigliano, and Miss Tapadino, took the entire Kramer Lane first grade on a special field trip to the Long Island Children's Museum to celebrate Part Month and make connections to a popular book that the first grade uses for their writing and grammar units. All 3 classes saw a live theater production of the Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus.
What a fun trip! In other news, March is a special month for many reasons. As just mentioned, one of the things March is known for is Part Month. Our 5th grade students launched their Friendship Fridays again by going into classrooms in grades K to 2 every Friday and reading each class's story. In addition, all Kramer Lane classes had some mystery parent readers surprise them and come into their classrooms to read a story too. This was something so exciting to look forward to because we never knew who was coming.
To continue our focus on Part Month, Miss Swycord planned a very special author visits for grades K to 2 On Friday, March 10th, K-2 classes got to meet the author, Shayna Carey, and learned all about her books, as well as her journey on becoming an author. Thank you to Mrs. Swycord and our PTA for providing Shayna Corey books for every student in grades K-2. At Kramer Lane, grades 3 to 5 have an author visit to look forward to after spring break with author Lauren Tarshis.
That was so generous of the PTA. I can't wait for our author visit with Lauren Tarshis, the author of the I Survived books. Also, on Friday, March 10th, our amazing third grade teachers, Miss Swartz and Miss Cavallo, and Miss Fink, took the entire Kramer Lane third grade to a fun trip to Mario's Pizzeria for lunch. Yum!
What a nice treat. March is a long month for Kramer Lane, and we still have a lot more to recap. For example, our Kramer Lane kindergarten teachers, Miss Letter, Miss Schmitlap, and Miss Kenny, each took their classes for a field trip to the Bethpage Public Library.
And in other news, Pi Day was held here at Kramer Lane on March 14th. That's right, folks, the big 314, our school math director, Miss Dunn, and our director of math, Mr. Titolo, held a fun pie contest to see who could memorize the most digits of pi, which is an infinite number. Congratulations to our first place winner, Amia and Sarita Kaur, who were the first able to memorize the first 123 digits of pi.
Well, guys, I have to tell you, one of my favorite things we did at Kramer Lane in March was the amazing Louis Armstrong Museum Jazz Assembly.
Oh yeah!
Because March is also Music in Our Schools Month, on Friday, March 17th, jazz museums from the Louis Armstrong House Museum visited Kramer Lane to teach us about the history of jazz music. Students had fun interacting with the band, learning about American trumpeter and vocalist Louis Armstrong and more. Special thanks to Mrs. Toder for making this awesome assembly happen. Speaking of Music in Our Schools Month, here's Justin Dexter recapping something else special that happened with music in this month. Justin?
Kramer Lane students participated in this year's NYSSMA Festival on piano. Now, if you're not familiar with what NYSSMA is, these students worked with a private piano teacher for months preparing for a piece of music and then various major scales in front of a judge. This judge grades them based on how well they played their piece, their scales, and also how well they were able to sight read a piece of music on the spot that they've never seen before. You know what's really cool? This year we had more students perform in Piano NYSSMA Festival than we have ever before, and our 13 students ranged in age from 1st grade to 5th. Okay, Kramer Lane, enough of me talking. Are you ready to hear some clips of our amazing students performing on the piano? Okay, here we go. Roll the tape.
talent we have in this school is unbelievable. Bravo, everyone. In other news, on Tuesday, March 21st, Kramer Lane celebrated Rock Your Socks for World Down Syndrome Day. March 21st is symbolic because people with Down syndrome have 3 copies of their 21st chromosome. Students wore mismatched socks in the honor of World Down Syndrome Day because the appearance of these chromosomes actually looks like mismatched socks.
Lastly, on Tuesday, March 28th, our amazing E&L teacher, Mrs. Zito, and our librarian, Mrs. Swayport, took the Kramer Lane E&L students on a fun field trip to the Tanglewood Preserve in Rockville Center. During the museum experience, students learned more about species of reptiles and dinosaurs. They also participated in a workshop on paleontology where they got to see fossils close up and even got to create their own fossil to take home. It was a dynamite day.
Wait a minute, Mia. Hey, do you guys hear that?
We want to say goodnight to you.
Nice moves, guys. Kramer Lane, you know what that means. That's right. It's time for another round of the Kramer Lane dance competition. Here are with more KL Live field reporters Avery Kemperly and Antoinette Valenti.
Kramer Lane, if you remember last episode, KL second grade student Gregory Oliveira won our second Kramer Lane dance-off competition. That included other second and third grade students.
Well, today we have our third and final Kramer Lane dance-off competition for this year, but this time it will be with some Kramer Lane kindergarten and first grade students. In a moment, we're going to see some dance moves from 6 of your peers. There will be 3 students representing kindergarten and 3 representing first grade.
That's right, Kramer Lane. Once you see a move from all 6 dancers, feel free to shout out to your teachers who you think should win.
Students, email Mr. Wibben the name of the student you think should win at jwibben@bethpage.ws. As soon as the dance-off has ended, we will announce the winner at the end of the show.
Okay, Kramer Lane, are you ready for the third final Kramer Lane dance-off competition? Here we go.
Come on, Harry, we want to say goodnight to you.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Go home, get headlines, feed internet. I don't wanna
as it was. Oh, sorry, Kramer Lane. We just love that song. And wow, Kramer Lane, how about a big round of applause for our 6th dance-off contestants?
Great job, everyone. Teachers, don't forget, make sure you email Mr. Wibben your class vote on who you think should win. You can only vote for one. Good luck to all the contestants. We will announce the winner at the end of the show.
Whoa, Mia, Molly, do you hear that music?
Oh yeah, I know this.
Take me out to the ball game. That's right, girls. Baseball is back, and here at Kramer Lane, we have plenty of passionate Mets and Yankees fans. Now, it's my pleasure to invite KL field reporters Bella Terpstra and Olivia Quinn, who are here to interview a few Kramer Lane students about the baseball season. Come on in, guys.
Good morning, Kramer Lane. I'm KL field reporter Olivia Quinn, and I'm joined here with first grade student Noah Alexander. Noah, are you a baseball fan?
Yes,
What team do you root for?
the Mets.
Ooh, I'm a Yankees fan. Well, Noah, let the best New York team win this season.
Good morning, Kramer Lane. I'm KL field reporter Bella Terpstra. Joining me here this morning is KL third grade student Bo Sharon. Well, I see you're a Mets fan. What's your favorite player?
Well, Bella, that would be the man on the back of my jersey right now, Mets former pitcher Jacob deGrom. But I also like Pete Alonso.
Oh, nice. As a Yankees fan, I still think Aaron Judge is better, but gotta give it to you that Pete Alonso is really good, too. Thanks, Bill. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets! Joining me now is Kramer Lane 5th grade student Anthony Testaverde. Anthony, I hear you're a big baseball fan.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Yankees fan.
Me too, Anthony. Who's your favorite player you're excited to see play this season?
My favorite player has to be the Yankees first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ooh, he's great, Anthony. Have you ever been to a game at Yankee Stadium?
Oh yeah,
What's your favorite memory at Yankee Stadium?
my favorite memory was probably the time 3 New York Yankees players hit 3 home runs in a row and proceeded to hit 2 more home runs that one inning.
Oh man, I remember that game. That was epic. Thanks, Anthony. Let's go Yankees!
Let's go Yankees!
Man, I'm in the baseball spirit now. Thank you, Bella and Olivia. Now from one fun thing to another. It's time for a school-wide game, and boy, do we have a treat for you today. Wait a minute. Where did you come from? What happened to Rashad?
Oh, did I forget to mention, we have a special guest, KL Live anchor, joining us this morning. Kramer Lane, let's give a big welcome to our first ever first grade KL Live news anchor, John Orenstein. Good morning, John. How does it feel to be a lead anchor on Kramer Lane Live this morning?
It feels great. I'm so psyched to be here.
Now, John, what a special treat this is for us. Did I hear you also presented at the Board of Education meeting 2 weeks ago here at Kramer Lane?
That's right, Mia. My amazing teacher, Miss Tiffany, invited me to present my Critter game to the entire Board of Education list.
You know what, John? I think we have a little clip of you presenting. Let's roll the tape.
Roll it up.
That's so great with the technology. It's not my forte. Okay. Would we like the mic, John? Would you like to use the mic? You're going to do that. Okay. Hold it down just a little bit.
So, I done this with the microphone actually in this. So, I am John Ornstein from first grade in Miss Tempedino's class. So, today I'll be presenting to you guys the Tempedino Super Bowl Trivia Challenge. My idea. I got this idea from Miss Tempedino's super fun trivia game.
awesome, John.
Yeah, the Board of Education seemed to really love it. You sure have a lot of confidence for a first grader to get up in front of all those people. So, John, since you presented your trivia game in front of the entire Board of Education, what do you think? Would you want to present some of your questions to Kramer Lane today as our official school-wide game?
Mia, I'd be honored. I got this from here. Hi, Kramer Lane. My name is John Orton, and I am the first grade Miss Tempedino's class. I am so excited to be here on Kramer Lane Live to play my game, Tempedino Super Bowl, Kramer Lane. I'm going to ask you 5 questions that I came up with, and the first place to email Miss Dorman with all 5 correct answers will win the Kramer Cup and the Tempedino Super Bowl. All right, are you ready? Are you ready, Kramer Lane? Here we go. Good luck. Question 1. What direction does the sun rise? Okay, question number 1. What direction does the sun rise? Question 2. What's the name of the African-American civil rights leader who gave the famous I Have Other Dreams speech and fought for equality of all races? Okay, question 2. What was the name of the African-American rights leader who gave the famous I Have a Dream speech and fought for equality for all races? Okay. Again, question number 3. What was the name of the little girl who was the first African-American to go to an all-white school? Question number 4. True or false? The moon rotates. Again, question number 4. And the final question of today's school-wide game, the Tempedino Super Bowl. Question 5. What is 9 plus 6? Again, question number 5. What is 9 plus 6? Translate. Make sure you email all 5 answers to Miss Dorman at jwomen@bethpage.ws. Enjoy these clips of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Assembly here at Kramer Lane from a few weeks ago, and we'll be right back with your winner.
Let's go to the French Quarter, Louis. Ooh la la. Number 1, the sun rises in the east. Number 2, Martin Luther King Jr. Number 3,
will be purchased. Number 4, true. The moon does rotate on its axis. And number 5, 9 plus 6 equals 15, of course.
Thank you, John, for being on our show. The Tepidino Super Bowl game was a blast. Congratulations again to Mrs. Guyon's class. I'm so excited to announce the winner of our 3rd Kramer Lane Dance-Off. Drumroll, please. The winner is Emerson Muller. Great dance moves, Emerson. Come on down to Mr. Wibbins' room after the broadcast to take a big group photo with us to celebrate.
What an amazing episode this was. I had a blast.
Me too, Mia. Kramer Lane, this is your 5th grade KL Live crew saying,
Have a happy Wednesday, Kramer Lane, and enjoy your spring break.
Skiddly da ba ba. Nice. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. La ba ba. Ready, go. Do 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 do. Do da da do dee. Do da do da dee. Give me a round of applause. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. Give a round of applause. Ready, go. Give a round of applause. Everybody clap your hands, everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Oh, every day, I got the blues, I got the blues. Oh, every day, I got the blues, I got the blues.